I'm Siomades, Chief Market Economist here at AE Investments. And this is our monthly chart book discussion. And I want to highlight a couple of charts that you could look at in discussions with clients as the need arises. Listen, we've been talking about the chart here in the lower right for quite a while, and it's no surprise oil prices have been up. They've been coming down, but the longer this thing drags out with Iran, the more elevated they're going to become or remain, and it's going to take longer and longer for prices to come down. As you know, they go up in a jiff, but they definitely take their sweet time coming down. That's not to say that when oil craters, all of a sudden you're going to see the same kind of relief at the pump. That's going to be a slow drawdown as well. But what I wanted to highlight today is the top chart, and it's basically the U.S. inflation snapshot. Now, we know oil and energy is a major component into everything that's produced. It's the lifeblood. They don't call it the lifeblood of the economy for nothing. But at the end of the day, be mindful that the longer this drags on, the more energy cost, the higher things are going to cost to make, which is why you see PPI jump up to 6%. Okay. Regular inflation, the CPI, is around 3.8%. So right now, what that's telling me is that the producers, the guys that make the stuff that we buy, are eating some of that inflation. The longer this goes on with higher energy cost and the longer they have to pay those higher prices, it's only going to be a question of time before they pass it on to the consumer. So that 3.8 headline inflation right now is probably going to become more and more elevated as we work through the summer, because as stuff is made and it's more expensive to make, it's going to get passed on to the consumer, which means those prices are going to go up. And until it becomes cheaper for the producers to make those things, they won't be able to pass on those discounts to regular consumers. So be mindful of that. And I think the biggest thing to keep in mind when you're discussing this is, look, inflation doesn't always go up or down symmetrically, okay? Energy prices and all those type of things shoot up really quickly. They can come down quickly. But once inflation gets into the system, it can go up really quickly, but it can take its sweet time coming down. So that's why I think we're going to have some challenges the longer this goes on. And even if it ends tomorrow or this week, right, it's still going to be with us for the next few months, at least through the summer at this rate. Even though you may see lower gas prices at the pump, that's not the only thing that this is impacting. So be mindful of that, because I think PPI is an important one, because it's sort of a precursor to what we could see, versus CPI is just what we're seeing. Have a great day. Talk to you next month.